everyone. Happy new moon. This is Spiritual Muse here to talk to you about our new moon on March 6th in 15 degrees of Pisces. So for a Pisces moon, we have a water sign. So there's a lot of emotions that may be coming up. We're going to have a lot of empathy for others and also sympathy for ourselves as well. It's going to be a time where maybe a lot of healing is coming up. A lot of things might be coming up for us that we need to work through to let go and let out. I know that's been happening for me over the last few days. So that's where I'm at. And we also have stuff going on with Neptune, the asteroid Vesta, and we have a harmonious aspect to Mars and Saturn. So this new moon is conjunct Neptune. This is going to bring about sensitivity, intuition, and more empathy, right? So pretty interesting conjunction there. It's also a time when you're going to want to set boundaries because you're going to be a little bit more emotional. So if there's been something you've been wanting to say to someone that is maybe draining your energy or expecting too much of you, or maybe just complaining too much or being too negative, then you're going to want to really set boundaries with that person and let them know, like, you need to ask me if I have space for your emotions, because right now maybe you don't. Maybe your own emotions are too much to have space for someone else, right? Because holding space for someone is like really difficult sometimes when we're holding space for ourselves. So we also have the sun sextile to Mars, which is strength, confidence, and tackling difficult old projects. We also have the sun sextile to Saturn. So sextile to Mars and sextile to Saturn. And this is going to bring about patience and work ethic. So this is a really good time to finish old projects. And we're also in Mercury retrograde, which means don't take on new projects. So think about the difficult projects that you might have been working on before that you set down. It's a great time to work on those. We also have Mars trine Saturn, which is going to bring about ambition, less distraction, increased sex drive. And then finding people on your spiritual level. So you might find new people that you can connect with in a way that you haven't been able to find other people for that before. And we also have Saturn sextile to Neptune, which is going to bring about a realistic approach. So understanding where we need help with things and asking other people for help. Knowing like what our strengths are and also what our weaknesses are, right? Being realistic about it. And we can't do everything on our own, right? It's going to also bring about spiritual goals and let us see how those can be related to our everyday life. And it's also going to bring about long-term success, because if we're realistic about our success, we can go about it in a way that's actually going to be beneficial to us, right? And then last but not least, we have the asteroid Vesta, and this is the virgin goddess of the hearth. She is a symbol of sexuality because she's tending to the fire. And then we also have this idea that instead of maybe going out and sleeping with someone that you might regret, channel that sexual energy into creativity. So whether it's creating a new project, making some art, letting loose some juices and doing some healing that way through art, you want to try and channel that energy into creativity because your sacral chakra is going to really be feeling this. So just really let it out in a positive way, right? All right, guys. So this was a pretty short video. I just wanted to keep it short and simple this time. I'm going to be coming back at you on our next full moon. Oh, and before I go real quick, I just wanted to say, think about cutting some energetic ties this new moon in Pisces. Now, this is a selenite sword that I sell, but they're really, really awesome for cutting ties. So, just kind of cut yourself loose from people that don't serve you. Just like swipe them off. So now you can do that, with any sort of knife. You probably don't want to do it with a real knife, but if you have anything like in a sheath, that would be good. Just energetically letting go of anything that doesn't serve you right now. We're heading into a new moon, so this is new beginnings. Let's start with a clean slate. Let's not have any old attachments bogging us down. All right? And I hope you guys have a great new moon. Blessed be.